Here we go, back again with another video here on SAFC Fan TV, and tonight there will be a live stream with Philly, myself and two other characters on the channel at 7:30, so tune in for the live stream to discuss everything to do with this game we're going to discuss now, and also Leeds coming up and all other things to do with Sunderland. Before we start the video, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor, Wolf Competitions. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sponsoring the channel, and there'll be a link down below in the description. If there's no link there, just pop over to wolf.com.co.uk, wolfcompetitions.co.uk, and check it out. You can get free entries into competitions, cheap prices and massive prizes to be won. Loads of people have won money all over the northeast. Well, all over, to be honest. Anybody who enters the competition's got a fantastic chance. But yesterday, yes, we got a draw against Bournemouth AFC down at the Vitality Stadium, Dean's Court. And the team we put out was this one. It was Roofs, Hume, Hatruda, Aldereti, Ballard, Xhaka, Siddiqui, Talby, Diarra, Lafee and Meander, and it ended 1-1 apiece. Now, before we get into the meat and bones of the game, we're going to talk about VAR and the penalty decision that wasn't given for Sunderland. The absolute stonewall penalty decision. Mike Dean, in the Sky Sports studios, head of the referees 1.0 over, he said it was an absolute stalwall penalty. The referee bottled it big time because it was the first 4 minutes of the game. Absolutely pathetic officiating, not just from the referee, but VAR. Now, VAR is supposed to be there to pick up mistakes. By the end of the day, we're all human. We're watching a game 100 miles an hour. We're not quite sure. VAR can watch it back a couple of times, and it's not rocket science. It was an absolute stonewall penalty. So why, oh why, are VAR not giving us that penalty? Blatant cheating at the highest order, and to be fair, it's not fit for purpose with these people in it running it. We need to have people in there who are absolutely biased, have no thoughts either way on teams, and they need to be just doing the job and giving the 100% correct decision. It's not working, simple as. We've had referees coming out the last 3 games saying, oh, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It should have been a penalty. My mistake. If that's the case, what the fuck is VAR doing? If the referees are coming out and saying, oh, I'm sorry, it's my mistake, what are VAR doing? It's not fit for purpose. So there we go. That's the discussion over and done with. We all know it was a Storm 1 penalty. We do play Leeds on Tuesday night. And after the game yesterday, look, the first half, we scored a great goal. It was a great finish from Meander. Tap in, of course, 6 yards, in the right place at the right time. That's what we've been missing for so long at Sunderland. But it was a beautiful pass from Ballard to Diarra. Diarra's snapshot, saved by the keeper, parried it out, but there was Meander. Johnny on the spot. That's what we need. I'm over the moon for the young lad. Not getting much game time, not getting many starts, but when he does, he scores the goal, and that's what you need to see. Brobby out for quite a while, so Brobby's missing, Serkin missing, Renildo missing. We've got the legs of the new lad, who's just a winger who's came in. I forget his name now. He's missing. T-Bay. He's missing. And also we've got another player out, which is... it's on the Mundo. So we've got lots of injuries at this moment in time. Now, my biggest worry after yesterday's game was the challenge on Xhaka. I would be absolutely amazed if Xhaka does not have any sort of reaction to that challenge. It was a disgusting challenge. It was studs up on his ankle. Another time it could have been a red card, but we all know what VAR is like. Some say it was an accident, so it's not a red card. Some say it was a yellow card. End of the day, that's more of a grey area compared to the penalty. So I'm not really going to go into that too much, but I'm more worried about Granit Xhaka. We're just getting him back. Now, he was taken off after about 70 minutes, roughly about that time. Now, there's one of 2 reasons he could have been taken off. That was just after the challenge on his ankle. Precautionary, or he's feeling it. Now, I've done plenty of running in my days, plenty of athletics in my days at the top order in, England, and running from my county and country and all sorts. When you have an ankle injury, I know it's not the same, a twisted ankle to an ankle that's been studded on, but you do tend to find you can continue on the day, but next couple of days there's a massive reaction. So I'm touching wood, there's not a big reaction. So he was taken off either precautionary, either was kind of precautionary or was a bit sore, or it's his first game for a long time. So he didn't have it in him to last the 90 minutes. And also we got Leeds around the corner. We were winning or we were drawn at the time 1-1, see out that game and then have the Leeds game where we do need Granit Xhaka back. So for me, it's 50-50 whether he's available for Tuesday night. If that's the case, we're in trouble because we do need Granit Xhaka. And we're going to have to address this in the summer transfer window. We just don't rely on the one person. We need someone who's kind of good to be in there too. So anyway, the first half yesterday, we did score the goal. Siddiqui got a yellow card, which wasn't deserved because, I mean, end of the day, it was a reaction just to clear the ball away from the defensive area. He gets a yellow card for doing his job. Pathetic again. Referee was the worst referee I've seen so far in the Premier League. I wouldn't even put him in League Two. That poor. And, you know, half-time 1-0. Thought we were the better team in the first half. Second half, Bournemouth came out. To their due, they grounded out and got that goal. The goal that shouldn't have really counted because I think it did deserve to count. But, I mean, as in it should have been cleared. Roof should have came out and made that his own. Normally he does. That's the first time I've seen him falter or stutter or not quite be unsure. But he didn't come out. And obviously, Alderete couldn't clear it and they scored the goal. Whether it was off his arm, off his shoulder. You know, VAR said it wasn't a handball. Well, we saw Burnley yesterday against Brent have had 2 disallowed. 1 for handball. That wasn't a handball. So it's very, very, you know, it's up in the air, VAR at the moment. You know, you get goals disallowed left, right and centre for bits and pieces. And then other games, they're not disallowed. So it's not very consistent at this moment in time. But second half, Bournemouth did deserve the draw. They did deserve to get back in the game. They played a better game second half. Game of 2 halves. So they were better second half. But at the end of the day, there was 7 or 8 minutes stoppage time. Now, where on earth did the officials get 112 minutes from is beyond me. 4 minutes of extra time in extra time. That's not possible. For me, again, that is blatant cheating. That is biased against Sunderland, the highest order. I'm not a sore loser because we didn't lose. I'm just stamping out facts there. Bournemouth did deserve the equaliser, but if they scored a winner in the last 4 minutes of stoppage time, in the extra time of stoppage time, it would have been an absolute injustice to us, and it was absolutely pathetic from the officials. So there we go, 1-1. I think a point all round was a fair result. Hope the fans came back safe and sound. Long journey down there. Now we move to Leeds. Leeds United are in decent form, even though they're only about roughly 5 points off the bottom 3. The last few games, they did lose to Manchester City last night 1-0, where Man City's a difficult team. But apparently Leeds did play really well. And, you know, they had the chances in the first half to go in front themselves. They're still in the FA Cup. You know, at the end of the day, they're doing really well. They drew against Chelsea. They beat Forest at home. They've beaten Fulham at home. They've lost at home against Arsenal, but Arsenal's a good team. And they've drew away to Everton. So they are in decent form. The home form, they've won 6, drawn 4, lost 4. Which is not a bad home record, and they've sort of turned the form around. So they started off poor, but now they're playing some good football, high press, high intensity attack and style football. You know, Sunderland away got a poor record away. We're 17th in the away table for being away from home. 1-2, drawn 5, lost 7. There's only Leeds, Wolves and Burnley worse than Sunderland away from home. Now, Elland Road is where they play the football. 37,000 fans can make it into Elland Road. And it's a very old stadium. It goes back to the very, very early 1900s or late 1800s. It could be about 1897. I do love these old grounds. And they've got an absolutely fantastic fan base down there at Elland Road. And a good head coach in Daniel Farker. Let's hope he's facked off on Tuesday night. But yeah, they are 6 points above West Ham. So they're not safe yet. Sunderland to 12 points. That point yesterday did us the world of good because of Burnley getting beat, West Ham getting beat. But well done, Wolves. Wow, they've turned the corner, haven't they? You know, they've got some hard players to play against. Calvert-Lewin's a cracking player. We did draw with them at home, 1 apiece, where I thought Leeds were actually the better team. Aronson, Ampadu, and of course, somebody called Longstaff. I don't know who he is, don't know where he's come from, but yeah, it is what it is. But there we go. It's a very, very difficult game down at Elland Road. I hope the Sunderland fans have a safe journey down there and come away with something. But I think this is a harder game than the Bournemouth game. I will be absolutely over the moon to come away with a point right now. I really would. A point in both away games is an absolutely good haul, to be fair. Now, team, would you change anything from that starting lineup? Like I say, Tuesday's coming round really fast after yesterday's game. So I'm going to be amazed. And touch wood, like I said before, Granit Xhaka is fit. I don't see any of the changes we can actually make. Possibly Talby dropped to the bench and the new lad Angulu starts, because I thought when he came on yesterday, he did show a bit of something. We also have Traore. Or does Traore start over Talby, or do we leave it the way it is? I do like Talby. I think Traore looked out of sorts yesterday. His first game back, first 20 minutes back. I don't think it'll be good to start Traore against Leeds. I just don't think he's up with the speed or the pace of the game. And I think it would be a bit of a naive decision to start Traore. I think just keep Talby in for the moment, keep the team the way it is. And after 50, 60 minutes, then you can bring on Angulu and bring on Talby. And hopefully, I'm going to go. I did get the correct score yesterday, 1 apiece. I'm going to go again. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Adventurous 2-2 draw. I'd be amazed if we win, but at the same time, I wouldn't be amazed if we got beat. So there we go. Our away record isn't that good. I'll see you tonight, SFC Fan TV. Leave us your thoughts on yesterday's game. VAR, not fit for purpose. It is fit for purpose, just not fit for the people who are actually using VAR. Pathetic imbeciles they are. Anyway, there we go. Not enough ranting as it is. Leave us your thoughts down below. Leave us your score prediction on the Leeds game. Leeds will be a full house down there. I'll be doing a live stream on my channel, The Mad Mistake, like usual on Tuesday night. And I'm hoping the fans can come away with something at least a point will be absolutely fantastic. Take care. God bless. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. That would be great as well. And we'll see you later, folks. Thank you.